TikTok has developed so much new slang that it's basically a language in its own right at this point. But how many iconic and obscure TikTok slang terms do you know? It's time to put your rotted brain to the test as we count down the alphabet of TikTok slang. And keep track of how many you get because we'll be giving you a fancy score at the end. And isn't that nice for you? A is for Almond Mom. This is a mom who is so overly obsessed with you being healthy that it's ironically quite unhealthy.
You don't have depression, you just haven't worked out today.
It stems from Yolanda Hadid offering Bella a single almond as a snack when she said she was hungry, and it's apparently incredibly relatable.
Stop with the rolls, you're done.
B is for Beige Flag. It's not a green flag, it's not a red flag, but my God, is it a flag? It's just a thing that is true. A thing that makes you go, huh. And you don't feel any kind of particular way about it. You're just like, huh, I guess that occurred. It's like neutral, but a bit uncomfortable. Like there was one that was like, my boyfriend's beige flag is that he always asks the waiter what he should get and then just orders that. And it's like, that's not a bad thing, it's not a good thing. It's definitely like a thing. C is for cheugy. My God, has there ever been a more try-hard slang term than cheugy? It was introduced on TikTok sort of as a more convoluted way of saying cringe, but it's like specifically millennial cringe, I guess.
7 fashion trends that are super cheugy according to Gen Z.
But the word cheugy is, come to think of it, perhaps the most cheugy thing of all. That's kind of cheugy, actually. I'm pretty cheugy.
Don't say that.
I'm actually taking cheugy back and making it lit and making it girl boss. D is for Dulu. Sweetheart, you must be Dulu if you think I'm explaining this one, bitch, okay?
That is fully Dulu.
Delulu is often, I would say, the Salulu. It is a fun way of saying delusional, basically. Is he getting back with you, or are you just Delulu?
He said, "Good night, honey. Sorry I haven't been on my phone much. I love you."
So he's cheating on you.
So we're literally breaking up.
No, he is going to get back with you, though. Just keep texting him. Just keep double, triple texting. He'll like that. E is for Egirl, an electronic girl. You've heard of email, electronic mail, known for colourful hair, a sort of generalised lack of clothing, and cat ear headphones. They're a girl online. You can read more about it in the guide to e-girls, Girl Online by Zoe Sugg. Well, I say by Zoe Sugg, it's by some lady. F is for Phantom Tax. I mean, pretty self-explanatory to be honest. I don't think we really need to delve into this one. I'm just kidding. Phantom Tax is... Oh, sorry, the footage cut out there, sorry. As I was saying, Phantom Tax is... G is for Goblin Mode. Oh, sorry, excuse me, I just had to go absolutely Goblin Mode for a second there. I'm sorry if I overwhelmed you, I was just going frickin' Goblin Mode. Goblin Mode is what it sounds like. It's when you get a little bit feral, it's when you have a little dagger and you try and steal coins. Maybe you make travelers do a riddle, you know, goblin shit. We did Goblin Mode for G, but Gat should also get an honourable mention. An honourable mention for some Gat. H is for Heather. Heather is a cool girl. You want to be a Heather. It's named, obviously, after the famous musical Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street.
Can you say, I wish I was Heather?
I wish I was Heather. Is that a thing? I is for Igball. Just an awful, sick, bastardized version of the noble and simple LOL. And now we have Igball, which is I just burst out laughing, a completely unnecessary addition to the canon. Listen, you have LOL. If you're laughing more, you have Lamau. Your arse has been removed, you're laughing so much. And if you need to, you can simply board a Rafflecopter. But the idea that you're bursting out laughing, it's an affront to God and an abomination, which is a stain on the tapestry of man. But you know, I don't care that much this way or the other. Jester maxing. Now look, these incel dudes are always trying to come up with like strategies for how they can get a girlfriend, apart from just like calming down for 5 seconds. And this one basically says if you jester max, like if you're kind of funny, maybe you can get a girlfriend, which from my experience, generally no, but you can try it. K is for KLM, which apparently means calm. I don't think I've ever heard of this before. Why wouldn't you just say calm? Why isn't it CLM? The mysteries of TikTok. L is for Livy and Baby Gronk. Look, here's the thing. Livy just convinced Baby Gronk to commit to LSU. Livy rizzed him up, okay? You read about it in the papers. Everyone was talking about it. I could try and explain this to you, but even I don't really understand it. But the main thing you need to know is that Baby Gronk's going to LSU, and it's because Livy rizzed him up. M is for Mog, the beloved cat from the children's books. Mog is when you one-up someone in attractiveness. You sort of dominate them based on your good looks. I walked in the room and I mogged on everyone. My favorite part of mogging is when that guy said it's mogging time and mogged all over everyone. N is for NPC, non-player character. It started in video games. It was a fun phrase, and then it was kind of an offensive phrase, and now it's not. Either way, now it's kind of cringe. It's just a way to refer to like other people around you who are like not as smart as you. All these people I'm mogging on, who are these brainless fools, unlike me, who's out here jester maxing and paying my phantom tax. O is for oomph, one of my followers. Oomfies, it's just a way of referring to one of your followers. You'd be like, one of my oomfies left a fire comment. And the D is fire! For example. P is for Pookie, and I have to say, Pookie is looking absolutely fire today. Pookie has got this amazing Chanel bag, and Pookie is rocking these Hermes shoes, looking absolutely fire, babe.
Pookie is looking absolutely fire today.
Campbell and Jet Puckett are a married couple from Georgia. Despite being from Georgia, he apparently speaks like that.
I say, Pookie looks absolutely fire tonight.
What's up, Pookie Nation? Q is for quiet quitting. It's when you just kind of, you don't quit your job, but you just kind of vaguely kind of give up on what you're doing. It's sort of like, R is short for Riz, short for charisma. It's something some of us have and some of us don't. And that's okay. No, it's like charm, it's charisma. It's like you either got the Riz or you don't. You're sticking your gat out for the Rizzler. And that's fine. S is for slime. Sorry, I was just dapping up my slime. T, that girl. That girl, it's like you say, like, look, I want to get up at 5 a.m. every morning and do a 5-mile run and eat my Scholar's Oats and then go to work, but I'm just not that girl. It's like a hypothetical grass is greener, not necessarily better, but just different girl to you. I want to be a 30-year-old guy with a regular job. I'm not that girl. You're not that girl, bud. You're not that girl. Walk away. You're not that girl, bud. U is for unalive. In a bizarre attempt to avoid TikTok's presumed censorship, some people have stopped saying killed or died and started saying unalived, which is not only so cringe and infantile, it's often really inappropriate. I do get it with certain words about how it could be triggering or whatever, but like, tragically, she unalived and slew a slide and all this stuff. It's just disrespectful. TikTok will not censor you for saying died or murdered. That's not the reason you're not getting views. You're not getting views because you're saying died. You're not getting views because you're one of 1 billion girls doing their makeup while talking about John Benet Ramsey. Do you know what I mean? You gotta pick out an original thing to do. V is for Vine energy. Probably one of the greatest merits a TikTok video can achieve is being granted the title of Vine energy. When someone posts a TikTok and they're like, damn, this is like a Vine, that's a real compliment, because that means you've captured that kind of serendipitous, spur of the moment energy of a Vine, which is quite hard to fake. W is for W. You know, W. Take the dub, bro. I mean, awe of the size of this dub. Boss man. X. We couldn't really find anything for X that was good enough for the video, so if you have an X for us, please leave it in the comments down below. X marks the spot of where you will place the treasured comment while you're pirate maxing in the comments. You need to get comment pilled, you need to be comment maxing. Y is for YT. Not YouTube, but white. And I often would get those confused, which is very YT of me. Dead, we've got Zinfluencers, and this is apparently people promoting some kind of new monstrosity from the tobacco industry, proving that the ever-present claws of capitalism can find their way into any nook and cranny, or in this case, your mouth. We're not promoting this, we just couldn't think of anything that begins with Z. Just smoke crack like the rest of us. Now we come to the all-important point segment, so I hope you've been keeping track of which ones you got. If you got all 26 of these, then you are that guy. You're that guy, buddy. Or that girl. Or that person. Hey, should we just say that human being? If you got 20 or more, then congratulations, you are point maxing. If you got 13 or more, then you're Zoomer pilled, but you're not, you're not that guy, but you are Zoomer pilled, and you're almost Zoomer maxing. If you got 6 or more, I'm afraid you're Chugi coded. And if you got none, then I'm afraid you are a healthy human being who probably goes outside, which is the worst thing you can be. You touch grass on a regular basis, and I feel sorry for you. I've been Benedict Townsend. This has been the A to Z of TikTok slang. Make sure to follow Scroll Deep for more internet nonsense. Until next time, keep jester maxing.
Why are you posing like that?
Don't know.
You look like Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I could do Lin-Manuel Miranda like that.
Do the wide leg, the Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, the Willem Dafoe. I built this company. I can do the Kevin James, like. The Tobey Maguire, like that. Those terrible Daniel Radcliffe's ones where he's like, with the wand.